We begin with weather. We're still seeing some big bands of rain and snow to the south and the east of Albuquerque.
And as the temperatures drop, tricky driving conditions could get trickier. Good evening. Mark Ronchetti is tracking where the storm is headed next. But we start with Ian Swartz. He is live in Klein's Corners, where it's tough going along I-40 there. Ian?
That's right, guys. Cold, dark, and dangerous. That is the story here on I-40, and it gets especially worse when you head east. In our short drive east, we saw at least 2 car crashes. This truck flipped over on its side in between Klein's Corners and Santa Rosa. Not only is ice causing problems, but blowing snow is making it very tough to see. In some parts, we could only see a few car lengths in front of us. Fog and mist are also adding to the problem. Some truckers parked here say they're going to wait it out. Boss's orders.
I can't move not until they lift up the mandatory shutdown. So, I mean, it could be anywhere. It could be all night sometimes. So it all depends on whenever the weather department sends us a message, that's when we can go.
Now, right now, it's about 16 degrees, so now the snow will eventually taper off, but those cold temperatures are going to stick around, making icy roads a problem well into the morning hours. But as of now, Interstate 40 is open from Klein's Corners all the way to the Texas border. But please be careful if you head out on the roads. Back to you.
All right, Ian. Now that storm is heading steadily south.
This is how things looked in Roswell earlier tonight. As you can see, the roads there were more wet than white, but the snow will not stop in Roswell for a while, and that could mean a dicey, icy morning commute. Here's Mark.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're worried about, is areas across the southeastern quadrant of the state still seeing some snow at this hour, and it will continue. We have winter storm warnings still continuing across most of the eastern part of the state, with the exception of extreme northeastern New Mexico, and that goes until 11 a.m. But the real focus is going to shift from areas like the Sangre de Cristos earlier today down now south of I-40 throughout the night tonight. We also have a winter weather advisory here in the Albuquerque area until 5 a.m. We could see an inch or two of snow here, but we're once again not going to be the focus of most of the action here. But tonight we have seen some snow showers around the area. We're seeing a little more start to build into the East Mountains. We have snow that is set up outside Santa Fe and now is just starting to skirt to the east of Santa Fe as we speak. But from the I-40 southward, that's where most of the snow is now, from Santa Rosa back toward Vaughn. Carrizozo picking up some snow at this point, and across most of Chaves County we're starting to get some snow. Lincoln County as well. Ruidoso now getting snow on the ground. And as you get over into Hobbs and Carlsbad, snow is in and out at this point, and that will continue throughout the night here. So as this storm slides across, it will slowly take the snow with it. By tomorrow around midday, storm's going to get out of here. There are about 3 others waiting on our doorstep. We'll talk about that, plus your full forecast coming up.
Earlier today, the northern half of the state was under the gun. 2 feet up in the northern mountains, and snow blanketed I-25 north out of Santa Fe, but side roads were actually the bigger problem. State police have responded to dozens of crashes since early this morning. The plows have been out all day, but with temperatures expected to dip near single digits overnight, you had better be pretty darn careful. If you have to travel, check the state road conditions hotline. That is, of course, 511. And be sure to check in with the News 13 morning team starting at 5 a.m. for the latest conditions, closures, and delays.